Hi, welcome back. So last video we looked at filling down. So we introed what a spreadsheet was a little bit, and we looked at different starter data sets and where we were able to highlight the beginning of a starter pattern, and then we could fill down on that starter pattern. Now notice I just did that for all of them at the same time because you don't have to actually do them one by one. This video, we're going to focus on equations. So go ahead and click on this equations tab down here, and your new sheet, these are called different sheets, your new sheet should look something like this. So the purpose of this one is to get us to use cell referencing, meaning we can have one cell reference or equal another cell or some version of another cell. So for example, I can type equals, and then I can move my cursor and select this cell right here and tell it to equal that cell. So that way, if this data point changes, like if it changes to 3.14, then this cell also updates. Now I'm going to do that again, equals, and I'm going to click the cell over here. Now, instead of having to do that over and over and over again, we have a starter pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and fill down. I'm going to do that again over here. I'm going to say equals, but I'm going to do the directions it says up top, which is I'm going to say 5, and then I'll hit Shift 8 to do the asterisk symbol. That's how you multiply. And then I'll select my data point. Wherever it says the word data, that's when I select the data point. Hit return, do that again, equals 5, Shift 8 for the asterisk, and then I'll select the data point. And then instead of having to do that over and over again, I'm going to go ahead and fill down. Now again, the power of referencing another cell is, for example, if I went and was collecting data and it said, oh shoot, the 5 wasn't supposed to be 5, it was supposed to be 55. I could update that cell and all of these calculations will update simultaneously. So it makes it a pretty powerful tool, especially for lots and lots of data entry. Now you can go ahead and fill out the rest of these and move on to the next video if you want, if you already get a sense of what to do. But if not, then I'll walk you through what's here. So for this one, it's saying I want to do 5 times and then our data squared. So I'm going to click this cell, I'm going to say equals 5, and then I'll hit Shift 8 or for the asterisk or multiplication. I'll select this data point, and then I'll do Shift 6 to do the little caret symbol and a 2 for squaring. Do that again. Equals 5 times, I'll select the data point, and then Shift 6 gives me the caret symbol for the exponent, and then I hit 2, and then that's our new data point. Again, we can fill down. Next, we can say equals 5 divided by, and then I'll hit the data point, equals 5 divided by, and then I'll hit the data point, and we can fill that down. And last but not least, we can say equals 5 divided by, and then I can select the data point and then square it, and I can fill that down. Now down below a little bit, we're doing the same thing, but this time we're using these two sets of data. So for example, I'm going to say equals, and then I'm going to select A, and then times, and then B. And for this column, I'm going to say equals, and I'm going to select A, and then I'm going to say divided by, or slash, and then B. Oh, sorry, divided by B. Cool, hit enter. All right, then again, I can fill those down. That's it for this one. Once you finish the equations, you could also be working on challenge 2 if you want. Challenge 2, instead of doing a dynamic cell reference, it is about absolute or fixed cell referencing. You'll want to read the article that's right there and then kind of teach yourself on how to do fixed cell referencing. That's optional, though. That's it for this video. Next video will be on graphing.